with a drum and sing for a while. Hey ya, hey ya, hey ya. Winnie, hey ya, hey ya, hey ya. Winnie, yeah ya, away, 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 ya, hey ya, away, 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 ya, hey ya, away, 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 ya, way ya, away, 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 ya, way ya, away, 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 ya, way ya, away, 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 ya, hey ya, away, 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 ya. Hey ya, oh way, yo way, yo way, yo way ya, way ya, oh way, yo way, yo way, yo way ya, way ya, oh way, yo way, yo way, yo way ya, hey ya, oh way, yo hey, yo hey, yo way ya, way ya, oh way, yo hey, yo hey, yo hey ya, way ya, oh way, yo hey, yo hey, yo hey ya, way ya, oh way, yo hey, yo hey, yo hey ya. Hey ya, ho hey, yo hey, yo hey, yo hey ya. Hey ya, ho hey, yo hey, yo hey, yo hey ya. Hey ya, ho hey, yo hey, yo hey, yo hey ya. Hey ya, ho hey, yo hey, yo hey, yo hey ya. Hey ya, ho hey, yo hey, yo hey, yo hey. Hey ya, ho hey, yo hey, yo hey, yo hey, yo hey. Yo hey. Yo way, yo way, yo way, 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 way ya, ho way, yo way, yo way, yo way, ya, way ya, ho way, yo way, yo way, yo way, ya, way ya, ho way, yo hey, yo hey, yo hey, ya, way ya, ho way, yo hey, ho hey, yo hey, ya. Way ya, ho hey, ho hey, ho hey, ho hey, ya. Way ya, ho hey, ho hey, ho hey, ho hey, ya. Way ya, ho hey, ho hey, ho hey, ho hey, ya. Way ya, ho hey, yo hey, yo hey, yo hey, ya. Way ya, ho hey, yo hey. Way ya, ho hey, yo hey. Ashe na na kana mana oshe na o makana oshe mana anamana oshe mana ayana hey ne Yano he ne ne, 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 yano he ne ne. Yano hey ne yano hey yano hey yano hey ne yo hey yana yana wana ho wana hi yana ne yana wana ho ha yana wana hi yana yana ha ho, wano he, yana he, yana he, ne ne, yo he, yana. Yana wana ho, wano he, yana na. Yana wana ho, ra, yana wana ho, ra, yana wana ho, ra, yana wana ho, yana ho, yana ho, no, 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 hey, yana. Yana wana ho, yana wana ho, yana wana ho. Yana ho, wano he ne ne. Yana ho ho ho. Yana we ne ne. Yana he. Yana we. Yana he yana. Ya wana ik nik na. Mana ik nik na. Yana ni ma ka. Shana iya na o ma. Ika na shi ni na ma ka. E ak na ma. Ik na ma ka. O nama a o ma aka oshimana aka o namaka o namaka oshimana igna aka ishina no ma okana ishine unama ake oshina na ma aka ani ina omo oko na aka ishina amaka ne na amaka na amaka. Oh, mm, 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 mm. Just enjoying, just enjoying the fluctuations. As you let go, as you shake it off, and you do it your own way. You dance your own style. You drum your own style. You sing your own style. Coming from the soul, coming from within. We all got it. Who don't have it? So it's a pleasurable, ecstatic experience. Connect with the higher aspects, connect with the Mother Earth, connect with the divine. Four directions, but you're really connecting to the world in between the worlds, a place of inner guidance. Physical world is only one world. I remember one of my teachers saying long ago, they so involved in the spiritual, so involved in the psychic and the experiences and the dreams. I said, what? Why so involved? He said, the earth is boring. 3D is boring. It's just boring, right? You can only learn so much on earth, it seems like. So that was her perspective. I didn't understand at the time. Now I do. As you wake up, as your third eye opens, as you are waking up to the inner calling, the inner domain, the inner realms. It's so much lighter and brighter and calmer, however you choose to call that highest good to yourself, that highest inspiration, that higher knowing. I mean, I've listened to my inner voice since I was a child. It got me through hard times. It was years later, people say, well, what? You're listening? What is your guide's name? Or what angel? Or what did I say? I don't know. It just sound like me talking. And I do believe it was just me, my higher self, aspect of myself, my own pillar of light, higher. They say we have many
multiple dimensional aspects to ourselves. And Earth body is only a fraction of what we really are. Well, of course, we are oneness with the whole Creator. We're a holographic piece of a giant shattered mirror of God. We're all reflections of God. Uh, he sees 1,000 zillion pieces in this shattered mirror, but it's all him, them, it. So enjoy it. There's much to learn. Of course, we got to go through the challenging phases, the rough phases, the ups and the downs, the the crests and the wave bottoms, the hills and the valleys of Earth, which is duality. And if we just try to ride high on the wave, wind's blowing, we're denying the wholeness of ourselves. We're denying the parts that really need attention, the ones that are hurting, the ones that are cry out for attention. And if you don't give them to them, they're going to take over and they're going to dominate your life in one way or the other. And you wonder why life's going haywire and crazy. And so you have to keep that balance. You know, we have to go through the tests to have a testimony. It's said, how can you have a testimony without the tests? That's what makes you strong. That's what makes you who you are, is that's growth phases. Say have a breakdown before you have a breakthrough. You got to hit bottom. Addicts addicted to something, you got to hit bottom before your ego shatters enough to reach up to God. So, dark night of the soul, I've been through all of those several times over. I've had to reinvent myself. My life's been shattered in pieces many times, and depression sets in. You blame others, you don't think it's you, and then you realize it's all your creation. It's you and your shadow dancing. We all have it. Just even an example would be the drinker who stopped drinking, who craves that drink, and it's just I can't control that craving, and so they sneak drinks, or they go back to drinking, or they just can't get out of their mind. So that's your shadow. That's your negative polarity side. So we all have that. One time I did a journey. I ate the magic mushrooms. I went out into the state forest and I had a super powerful vision. And I looked to my right and I saw a white wing. On this side was a beautiful white wing. And to my left side was a dark wing. And I looked, and in the middle was the culmination point of these two, that yin yang, or that infinity symbol, or whatever, how you want to see it. And it was so powerful that it scared me. But I was sitting in the center, and it was like this message was saying, just sit in the center. No matter what's going on in the polarities, you are the center. And I got scared. I was like, oh my God, my mind just couldn't, I just couldn't handle what was going on. And the presence of my mother's consciousness came to me. And her voice just said, son, you are a being of light. You can never be turned to darkness. You are a being of light. So hold that light. Know what you are. It's like so comforting. It's like, whoa, that really helped. So as you grow in your spiritual development, as you take the initiations that come from Spirit is always watching us. Spirit is always working with us, our guides, and we're all going through this ascension. So there's levels of guides and angels that are watching over us, knowing where we are and what we need to move through in order to take the upgrade or the new downloads to take us to the next level of conscious awakening, of our DNA awakening, of our spirit expanding, of our inner sight, of our ability to love and not be selfish and not be controlled by our impulses and our addictions, whatnot. So as we're being watched over, we know that we have to just let go, trust the process. We're all on this earth for this time. It's said that every being on earth, we're in such a high vibrational, this transformation of earth from the third dimension to the fifth dimension is happening now. The 1,000 years of peace, the Christ's return, the age of Aquarius. This is the dawning of the age of Aquarius, which is filled with peace, is that we must surrender to our divinity within. We have to surrender to knowing that we are God's source within, God's source to God's source. And enjoy the ride. All you have to do is meditate, go into the quiet, go into the silence, and say to yourself over and over, be still and know that I am God. Be still and know that I am God. Be still and know that I am God. One teacher says, say it 1,000 times a day until it awakens the divinity in you. It awakens that higher faculties, that higher pineal pituitary gland, that crown chakra starts lifting up, awakening. Whoo, you start breathing in and realize that you're breathing in. It feels like the air is coming from above. It's incredible. And so, as you rest, watching your breathing, meditation, they say you have to give the ego something to do, or it's gonna, the monkey mind, or it's gonna run over here like a wild horse running over here. Pull it back, and watch your breathing. Say, ego, I need you to watch my breathing. Ego says, okay, I got a job. So part of you is just watching your breathing. As you watch your breathing, the autonomic nervous system, just doing it by itself. Just watching and watching. Of course, it takes time, much time beyond the words I'm speaking. You get to be there's a gap in the breaths, and then you look for the gap in your thoughts. There'll be like a gap between each thought, because you're coming home. You're coming in. You're settling. You're slowing down. You're releasing. And I say, Metatron has a message. He said, Archangel Metatron, I got this through a book. He said, ground yourself in the presence of your essence. Ground yourself in the presence of your essence. Ground yourself in the presence of your essence. Say that 3 times. Whew. And you feel yourself just drop in. Poof. Just dropping in. You feel the ground underneath your hind end. You feel your legs on the earth. You send your roots down in, deep. Through the waters, through the minerals, through the sacred dirt, down to the crystal core of Mother Earth. You wrap your roots around her, hugging her, You actually can feel it's like you're hugging Mother Earth's heart. Your heart feels her heartbeat. Ba-boom, 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 ba-boom. Her rainbow color diamond heart. Just the heart. You breathe that energy up through the earth, through your chakras, up to your heart chakra. And feel that rainbow light blossoming open your heart in a big, like a rainbow overflow. They call it torus field. It's a geometrical shape. It's part of our aura. Torus field around your body, as big as you want. Rainbow. Home, 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 That's the great spirit of the earth to be with you. Now reach your energy up to the sun. The sun, the central sun, which is the sun, is just like the etheric spiritual sun behind our physical sun. And that's the real power, because we are really spiritual beings and visiting the spiritual earth. And you call on that, you connect your heart to that sun and central sun, and you feel that energy coming back to you. All them waves, those rainbow lights, gold and white, rose, blue, purple, violet, green, flowing in down through your chakras, crown chakra down. Breathe it down into your heart. Feel those energies melding from the earth, from the heavens. Yahanaha yanama kana ishine nana mana kana ana anamana ocean ne namaka inishini ni. Imagine a pillar of light, like a pillar of beautiful white light, and it actually extends this 9 feet. They said it is said by the Ascended Masters. So it's beautiful, flowing, opalescent white, brilliant white light, like blinding almost, going through you all the way into the inner earth. This is your protection. And know that every electron, cell, atom, molecule, electron, neutron in the air is alive. It actually has consciousness. All things have consciousness. It has just a minute, maybe slow moving like a tree, but it's alive. Even a chair has moving molecules in it. So it actually has life, but it's so slow, it's solid. You wouldn't know that, but there's moving. So you honor everything. Not just the things you see and the animals, the butterfly flying by, or the wind and the rain and the animals, the people, and the angels we know, but everything, all air. The air is full of prana. Breathe that prana in. It means life force. Mana, life force. Chi, life force. Sweat lodge, another name for sweat lodge. Mini Wakan. Inipi Wakan means the breath of life. Many is water of life. The Inipi Wakan, breath of life. Something like that. I don't claim to know, so forgive me. And you come in that sweat and you get that breath back. The spirit comes in, you get blessed by all those elements and that power of that heat and that transformation and that. And you get the breath, your own breath of life back. So practicing prana breathing, pranayama it's called in the East, will awaken you, transform your life, awaken all your psychic, spiritual bodies and your connection to God force. You invite in Christ, you invite in Buddha, you invite in Krishna, you invite in Takashita, you invite in I Am Presence. Ooh, boom, 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 boom. Ascended masters like Master Gatumi, Maha Chohan, Maitreya, Lady Nada, Mother Mary. There's a whole host of ascended masters that exist. These are all beings like Christ. Christ did his ascension. He did his transfiguration. He turned his garment to white, glowing snow white, whiter than any white that the apostles had ever seen. Blinded them. Then he went through his crucifixion, ascension, and resurrection. All these ascended masters have gone through. These are all beings that either died and took their bodies with them, disappeared, like Saint Germain, or they died and were immediately back in a physical body, but at a higher vibrational frequency than we are here, so they couldn't be seen by the physical eye. And this is the realm of the higher consciousness, the ascended mastery level. And so these beings, they said that they could be existing in anywhere in the universe like angels, but no, they've all come back and to stay, to commit to us, to make this transformation of us, to get us. Thousands of years they've been working at this. Infinite patience. There's a whole realm of these masters if you research them. Please do. Watch some videos. It'll blow your mind. Things we didn't know, things we weren't told. This is part of the hidden history. These are common things that Moses, Elijah, Isaiah,